Good day, welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time. Happy New Year, belatedly Happy New Year to everybody. Now, I've got a message from John. That's not his real name, of course, and you'll probably know the reason why when you see what it's all about. You should know what it's all about because of the title, anyway. Before we start, if you could subscribe, like,
So we're going to call this
comment,
fella Arthur.
and share
I
this
hope it's
video.
not his
That'd
real
be great.
name.
It really does help the channel and gives me motivation to carry on. Right, so let's get back into it. Hi, Deaf Man. My name's John. I've been a subscriber for over a year now. I love the channel. It helps me, and I love the advice that you get. Now, I just wanted to let you know I've just returned from a 3-week bit of a nightmare trip to Pattaya. Now, it all started out so very good with the entertainment of my lifetime. I took short time dates and a couple of long time dates. Now, John said another word, but I have to say dates, but I'm sure we all understand each other here. And I had a couple of long time dates, LTs we call them. Now, I'm a soy 6 man. Don't go anywhere else because I thought it had everything that I was looking for. It turns out it had more than I was looking for. Now, on the 5th night, after a memorable LT date, I noticed felt a rather uncomfortable when I went to the bathroom. I thought, John, slow down, son. Your trouser mate is getting a bit sore. But when I spoke to a couple of lads, they said, go get yourself checked out, mate, which I promptly did. Now, I went to a place and it's a good clinic. I'm going to put it up on the screen now, the clinic that he went to. Okay. It'll be up on the screen now. So anyway, panic was setting in as I took a grab to the clinic. 4,000 baht later and a 3-hour wait for the results to come back. And for the first time in my life, it was confirmed that I had indeed caught an infection. Now, I promise you that I will always wear protection, except for an oral experience. And that's even if the girl said that no protection is okay, usually for a few more baht, may I add. And so I am confident as to know my little soldier caught jungle fever, and it must have been through an oral experience. Now, I will interrupt you there, John. I've always said, always put a helmet on your little soldier before you send him into battle. And if a girl says no problem with no protection, then do you really believe that you are the first bloke to be offered this service? You bet your life you're not. Right, so back to the story. I even bring my own protection, although I never used to. But one of your videos ages ago said about the quality of Thailand's products. So I have always now invest in them back home. One, because I knew that they are reliable, and one time I visited, I had two split on me that I bought in Thailand. So, and they actually split. So that's why, and your video prompted me to bring my own now. So anyway, I found out about my jungle fever, and I wondered whether to contact the bars and the girls. After a lot of thought, I decided it was only right to do so. I had a mixed reaction from them, to be fair. Quite surprising, really. Now, one bar was very grateful and promised to get the girls checked immediately. She came back all clear, I know this, because I went in to inquire. The other two bars were surprisingly quite hostile, claiming I was being negative towards them. So, needless to say, I won't be visiting them again, as it's obvious one of them was where the infection originated from. Now, you've made it this far, so if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, have a comment. Have you ever caught anything? Whereabouts in the world are you watching from? Just let us know, it'd be great. So, anyway, back to it. So, I was banned from entertainment for a week to 10 days, the clinic said, to come back for an all clear test. And to pay for it, of course. Which I did after 10 days for the all clear certificate. The antibiotics did wonders, and after a week it didn't feel like a hot needle when I went to the bathroom. I actually stayed away for soy 6 for the duration and focused on the not so full on areas. Now, just to clarify, I've been going to soy 6 for years now, and I've never ever had a problem. Not once was I scammed, not once was I overcharged, let down, taken advantage of, or robbed. So I don't want anyone to give anyone the bad impression or talk negatively about anything. Now, I'm glad you said that, John, because of the defamation regulations and laws, so I would have had to leave that bit out. And lots of actually of your email out. So, Deaf Man, I thought I would try Tree Town Bar, Beer Town, Four Seas Bar that you go on about, and all the other places that you mentioned. And to be fair, it really opened my eyes at how relaxed and friendly most of Pattaya actually is. Tree Town, great atmosphere. Beer Town, mostly undercover. Good for the rainy days. Four Sea Bar, I definitely see why you like this place. So friendly, warm and chilled out. I went there quite a bit during my recovery time. And even took a lady out for a drink and a meal on her 2 days off. Obviously nothing happened romantically, but yes, I made a friend. We also went to the Big Buddha with her, Sanctuary Museum, and a trip to Koh Larn. It was her first time on a boat. And it felt good to reassure her and see the human side of these wonderful girls. I hope it's nice. And once I had the all clear with 3 days to go before I returned home, I rushed to the bar finder for 2 nights and days. Took it easy, of course. Took it well easy. Was a bit nervous, to be fair. Of course, I showed her the all clear results sheet, and we had a good time. Not just adult entertainment, but companionship. I learnt that these girls may put on a brave face, but deep down they can be just as vulnerable as anybody else, and I would carry that fact with me whenever I returned. Anyway, that's basically the end of the story, the end of my 3-week bit of a nightmare. But I learnt some. You always learn some good when something bad happens. There's always a silver lining on the cloud, I suppose. So anyway, John, good luck. Keep safe. Put a helmet on your little soldier before you send him in battle, even on a recon. So, that's about the end of it. So, I'll say it again. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'm on 870 something at the moment. Just need another 125.
If you like this video, then please hit the like button.
And subscribe to this channel, it is free to do.
I was just about to say subscribe as well.
And leave a comment for the deaf bloke.
Like, subscribe and comment so the deaf man keeps walking.
Thanks for watching to the end. Can I ask you to subscribe if you haven't already done so, to comment, to share. It really helps the video and it really helps the channel. Let's get it out there. Let's keep the deaf man walking, my friends. Keep the deaf man walking.